The town of Eldergrove had always whispered tales about the Grimwood Forest, a dense woodland that bordered its outskirts. For generations, locals spoke of eerie lights flickering between the ancient trees and shadows that moved unnaturally against the moonlight. When people began to vanish without a trace, first a hiker, then a pair of campers, and finally a young couple on a midnight dare, journalist Claire Thompson decided to delve into the mystery. Armed with nothing but her recorder and a skeptical mind, she ventured into the heart of the forest as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, sinister shadows across her path. As Claire navigated the labyrinthine trails, the air grew thick with an oppressive silence, broken only by the snap of twigs underfoot and the distant hoot of an owl. Her flashlight flickered, casting fleeting glimpses of gnarled branches that seemed to reach out like the hands of the damned. Suddenly, a rustling noise to her left sent her heart racing. She spun around, the beam of light revealing a grotesque figure standing just beyond the trio line, its face twisted into a grotesque grin. She stumbled backward, her scream caught in her throat as the apparition vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving her questioning her own sanity. Ignoring the instinct to flee, Claire pressed onward, drawn by an inexplicable pull deeper into the cursed forest. She stumbled upon a clearing, its center dominated by a stone altar etched with arcane symbols that glowed with an otherworldly light. The air vibrated with a low hum, and as she approached, the ground beneath her feet shifted, revealing a hidden pit. From its depths rose a cacophony of whispers, voices of the lost souls who had disappeared, their stories intertwining in a haunting chorus. The realization hit her like a cold wave. This was the source of the forest's curse, a gateway to something beyond human comprehension. Desperate to escape, Claire turned to flee but found herself surrounded by the spectral forms of those who had vanished before her. Their eyes, hollow and pleading, reflected her own terror. Just as their cold hands reached for her, she awoke in her own bed, drenched in sweat, the recorder still clutched in her hand, its tape filled with the chilling cries of the lost. The town of Eldergrove would never believe her, but the truth had marked her, etching itself deep into her soul. As she listened to the playback, the final whisper sent shivers down her spine, a voice, distinct and familiar, uttering her name, promising that the forest was not finished with her yet.